Hello, friends. This is Stacey. Welcome if you're new, or welcome back to our channel. I'm so excited for today's video because it's a long-awaited one. I'm finally going to share with you our entire Kindle library and TBR. Hope you enjoy. We've been wanting to film this for a while and we haven't. So I'm so excited to be finally filming this today for you guys. We love our Kindles. If you're new here, we make lots of book videos. You know, we're big readers over here. We absolutely love our Kindles. Steph and I both have a Kindle. We've been using them, oh my goodness, probably since like they first came out. We've had all different Kindles. We both currently have the 2022 Kindle Paperwhites, I believe. If you're interested to see the Kindle videos that we've already done on this channel, make sure to check out our playlist. I will link it above in a card. You can go check out our other Kindle videos. But today I'm going to be sharing with you, like I said earlier, our entire Kindle library and TBR. So I'm going to share with you every single Kindle book we currently own in our library as of 2025 when we're filming this. So this is going to be both read and unread books. Our entire Kindle library, every book we own digitally. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and show you our Kindle library from the Kindle app on my desktop computer. So you'll be able to actually see the books in color, even though when we're reading, they're in black and white. So I am going to share my screen and we are going to get started. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen. So like I said, this is the Kindle app. You can see down here on my desktop computer. If you have a Kindle, you could download this app on your computer, your phone, pretty much any device, your iPad. It's a great app. I definitely recommend it. So I just logged in on here. So like I said, I'm going to walk through our entire Kindle library with you. We have a lot of books in here, so just be warned. I'm going to go through these very, very quickly. I'm not going to dwell on them because this video would be way too long. So we have over 1,000 Kindle books in our library. I know that sounds crazy to most of you, maybe not to some of you. Let me know if you have a Kindle, how many books are in your library. I would love to know. But we have over 1,000 in here. I haven't counted in a while. It's probably more than that, but I know it's somewhere around 1,000, which is a lot. But like I said, we don't really care how many Kindle books we have because they're digital. They don't take up, physical space on our bookshelves. They're all on our Kindle device. So like they're not taking up any physical room. So we don't mind having a lot. And most of these books we've had for many years. We've been growing our collection since we first got our Kindles many, many years ago. So we've been building this collection for a while, and most of these books we've actually purchased for very, very cheap or free from the Kindle store on Amazon. So most of these books were either like $2 and under or free. So we did not pay full price for any of these. We always wait for Kindle deals and Kindle sales. Amazon always has deals every single day in the Kindle store, so we always find deals, and when there's a book that comes up that we want to read, we will go ahead and get it. So that's kind of how we've acquired a lot of these books, and like I said, a lot of them are free as well, so we know it's a lot. Just to like give you a warning, it is a lot of books, we're aware, and if we try books, we don't like them, we do delete them, but most of these are unread. You'll also see the ones with the little banner on the side that say read, and those are the ones we have read. And Steph and I also share a Kindle library, so these are both of our books, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take you through our Kindle library and our Kindle TBR. It's all combined here. I'm going to go through the books very quickly, and you're going to see, like I said, all of the books that we have in our library. Most of them we have not read yet, and then some of them we have read. So we're going to get started, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so here is a quick scan through our Kindle library. Like I said, we have over 1,000 books, and I know it is a lot. So I'm just going to walk you through them very, very quickly. I think I'm going to go from top to bottom, which is like newest to oldest. A lot of these we've had for a long time, but we also do get books pretty frequently if they're on sale. So we're going to start in the top left here. We have Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. Just got this today, actually. It is a Kindle deal at the time we're filming this in March in the Kindle store. So we got this for $2. So that was a good deal. This is an old book. I think it's YA. We've been wanting to read it for a while. So saw it was $2, had to grab it because we always grab books when they're on sale in the Kindle store because they usually don't go on sale again once they go back up to regular price. And you can't beat a book for $2. So if you want to save money on your books, I highly recommend getting a Kindle. You can get books so much cheaper. So Reign of Shadows is the first one. Then we have The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. Steph just got this. This is a fantasy author Steph really likes for books. We got that one. Then we have this series with 2 books in it. And the Kindle app does put your series together, which you really like. So we just got these 2. These are the first 2 books in the Guardian series by Jay Noble, who is an indie author who we're friends with here on YouTube. So we just got her books. They went on sale for free, actually. So I think her birthday just passed and she was discounting these. And I think they're Beauty and the Beast retellings. So we have the first one called Beastly, and the second one is called Underground Angel. Looking forward to reading those. We're definitely trying to read more indie author books this year. Then Steph got these books. We have a lot of historical romance you're going to see in here. So this is a series by Lorraine Heath, and Steph got all 3 of these books. We have The Counterfeit Scoundrel, The Notorious Lord Knightley, and In Want of a Viscount. And like I said, we do share the library, so these are all of our books combined. So we've got the historical romance series. Then I just got this one the other day. This is At First Spite by Olivia Dade. I've been wanting to read this one. It looks like a really cute romance, and the main female character is plus size, so it sounds like a really cute book. Excited for that one. Then we have the first 2 books in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. And this is a series I've been wanting to read for a while, and like I said, both of these went on sale. The first one a while ago, and the second one I actually just got. So we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. Very excited to hopefully start this series this year. And then you're going to see we have a bunch of these like docs here. These are free books that Steph gets from like BookBub, and there's like free email lists you could join where you get free books emailed to you, and you could download them. So that's what these are. If you see these in the library, these are books that we have not downloaded yet, so you can't see the cover. So this one is called Unwritten. Then we have more historical romance. This is another series Steph got. Both of them are from Lenora Bell, and we have How the Duke Was Won and If I Only Had a Duke. We love our historical romance. And then we have Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I actually read this book a couple years ago, like when it came out, and we have the physical copy on our shelf, but we actually saw the Kindle version was on sale recently, so I just decided to get it. Sometimes I do like to have duplicate copies, one physical and one digital, just in case I want to like reread the book and, read it on my Kindle, since I love reading on the Kindle, and, it's nice for travel, things like that, and like bring it to the beach. And I definitely do want to read this again because I absolutely loved it. I highly recommend it. So I do want to read it again. So I figured I would grab the Kindle copy since it was super cheap recently. And Steph has not read this book yet. So we have the Kindle copy in case she wants to read it, but we do also own the physical copy. Next, we have a cozy mystery we got recently. This is called Death and Wedding Cake by Nova Walsh. I just found this in the Kindle store for like $1. Decided to get it, always looking for new cozy mysteries to read. Steph and I love the genre. We're trying to get more into it. And we like to read them on Kindle the best versus like the mass market paperbacks that they come in physically. So really excited about this one. Sounds really cute. And then we have another cozy mystery series that I love. This is the I think it's called Beacon Bake Shop Mystery Series by Darcy Hannah. I actually read book 1. We don't have it. I actually borrowed it from Prime Reading. So I read the first one, and we have a couple of the other ones here that I haven't read yet, but I'm excited to read these. So we have book 2, which is Murder at the Christmas Cookie Bake Off. Book 4, Murder at the Pumpkin Pageant, and book 5, Murder at the Blarney Bash. I highly recommend this series. Really cute, cozy mystery series. Then on the left here, we have Shade of Ruin by Evelyn Hart. This is one of our indie author friends who wrote this book. I believe it's a fantasy. We're excited to get to that one. Then we have Crown of Slumber by R.L. Perez. I think Steph got this one. Looks like a fantasy. Next, we have The Veiled Kingdom by Holly Renee. I think Steph also got this one, another fantasy book. And also To Kill a Fae by Jamie A. Waters. Same thing. Steph got this one. Looks like a fantasy. We have A Glamour of Smoke and Shadow by Heather Hildenbrand. Another fantasy. We have another historical. That looks really cute. And this one is Once and Again with the Viscount by Andy James. Then we have 2 books from Lisa Kleypas. We love Lisa Kleypas and her Wallflower series. So this is Devil in Winter and Scandal in Spring. We love the Wallflower books. Then Steph has more historicals by Beverly Jenkins. We have Destiny's Embrace and Destiny's Captive. Another Beverly Jenkins called Rebel. We have a book from Megan Frampin, I think that's how you say the name, Never Kiss a Duke. Uncovering the Lord by Lexi Post. Always You and Me by Danny Atkins. I get some of these books through the Amazon First Reads program, and it's basically where if you're a Prime member, you get like free arcs every month, so definitely check that out. So I think this is the one I picked for March. Looks like a cute romance. Then we have The Seaside Sisters by Pamela Kelly. We've been wanting to read her books. Looks like a cute summer book. Then we have The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. Steph actually has this whole trilogy physically on our shelves, and she read it years ago, loved it, and I haven't read it yet. I want to. So we have the physical copies, but I saw this was on sale, so I decided to get it because I like to read my fantasy books on Kindle. Then we have The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I've actually read this one a couple of years ago. Loved it so much. Highly recommend it. One of my all-time favorite psychological thrillers. Already read it, had the physical copy, but I actually gave it to our younger sister to read. And this was on sale in the Kindle store recently for super cheap. So I decided to get the Kindle copy because I definitely want to read this again. And now I have the Kindle copy to do so. Then we have Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I really like Lisa Jewell. I've only read and none of this was true from her, which is like her newer one. So I want to read her other books. So I got this one. It looks like a good thriller. Excited about that. Then we have How to Kiss Your Best Friend by Jenny Proctor. It looks like a cute book. More historical romance by Joanna Shoup. We have Lady Gets Lucky, Bride Goes Rogue, Dutch Gets Even. Then we have Puck and Prejudice by Leah Riley. Secrets and Snapdragons by Elsie Turner. This is a cozy mystery series. And then Steph gets some samples sometimes if she's not sure if she wants to like get a book physically. So that is a good hack. You can get a free sample sent to your Kindle for any book. So if you're not sure about a book before you buy it, you can get the sample and try it out. So Steph has a few samples here for The Way You Make Me Feel, With the Fire on High, and Somewhere Between Bitter and Sweet. Then we have Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. Love this author. She was one of our favorite authors when we were like in high school. And we've actually both read this one, but we just decided to get it again because it was cheap and we definitely want to reread it. Then we have As the Devil Dares, historical romance, The Wrong Prince, Lord Lucifer, The Soul of a Storm, What the Heart Wants, A Governor of Great Talents, The Look of Love, Duke of Night, Captive of the Corsairs, all the historical romances. Lady Mary's Dangerous Encounter, The Earl Returns, Devoted to the Duke, more historical romance. And then we have The Last House Guest by Megan Miranda. I really like this author. I read some of her YA books back in the day, and I recently read one of her thrillers, really enjoyed it, so I need to read this one. We have Lord of Darkness, How to Train Your Viscount, The Lost Lord of Castle Black, A Lady by Midnight, The Duchess Steele series by Tessa Dare, Death by Dumpling, which is a cozy mystery we both want to read. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I actually read this and I enjoyed it. This was probably the best Emily Henry book I've read so far, and we're not huge fans of her books, but I did like this one and Steph wants to read it. We also have it physically, but decided to get the Kindle version as well. The Curse of the Siren, Persuasion by Jane Austen. I just read this, so you can see the books that we've read have this little blue label here that says read. So you'll be able to see as we go through which ones we've read, which ones we haven't. So I have read this one. I read Persuasion recently and I really enjoyed it. Getting more into classics. Then we have How to Survive a Scandal, The Spinster and the Rake, My Darling Duke, which Steph is actually reading physically and on Kindle right now. Wuthering Heights, The Great Gatsby, the Selection Series box set by Kira Cass. This is one of our all-time favorite young adult series we read like when we were in high school, and I saw this bind-up of the 5 books was on sale on Kindle, so I decided to get it, even though we still have the first 3 physically, because I really want to reread the series. It's one of my favorites, and it's nice to have them on Kindle. We have The Off Limits Rule, Love Theoretically, Vows in a Name Only, Cinderella Unmasked, Resisting the Bossy Billionaire, The Wife Upstairs. We have 2 of the done and dusted books. We have the first one physically, and then we have the second and third one here on Kindle. They were both Kindle Jewels recently. I haven't started this series yet, but I'm very excited about it. Making of a Highlander. We have 2 more Lenora Bell historical romances. Summer Ever After, Fixed on You. We have this like Friends TV show book where it kind of like gives you behind the scenes of the episodes of the show. This is our favorite show. We love it. So we've been reading this and it's really good. Meant to Be, the Tourist Attraction series. We read book 1 a while ago and loved it. So I have to read this one. This is the second one, called Mistletoe and Mr. Right, soon. Never Blow a Kiss, Never Seduce a Scot. We have the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. I read all 3 of these, absolutely loved them, highly recommend this fantasy series. We also do have Spectacular, which is the novella, just came out. I haven't read it yet, but you can see I read the first 3, love the series so much. And then we have a bunch of these like free books that Steph got. Sinful Enemy, Poison Princess, She Tempts the Duke, Lady Ruthless, Falling for the Football Flame Next Door, Devil's Bride, When the Marquis Meets His Match, more books from Tessa Dare, and we have a series of 4 books from Sophie Jordan, Beauty and the Blacksmith, How to Be a Wallflower, Silk is for Seduction, 2 books from Loretta Chase, a lot of historical romance on here. My Fake Rake, Lady Daring Takes a Lover. This is a series by Julie Ann Long. Falling into Bed with the Duke, Scoundrel of My Heart, From the Jump. This is the Wedding Date series by Jasmine Guillory, one of my favorite adult romance series. Highly recommend. I've read most of them like way in the past physically. So on Kindle, we have book 3 and book 6. I've read this one, but I have not read book 6 yet, called While We Were Dating. I want to read that soon to finish the series. Bing Su for 2. And I love cowboy romance. So I have 4 books in the series by Maisie Yates. I have not started it yet, but I really want to this year. The Gatecrasher by Madeline Wickham. The Glittering Court. This is like a boba bookshop book Steph got a sample for. The Pilot Unfiltered Influencer, Mine Till Midnight, 2x2, love Nicholas Sparks, haven't read this one yet. Mary Xmas by Courtney Walsh, love this author. Sample for A Sorceress Comes to Call, Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. Happy Ever After Playlist, Abby Jimenez. I love this book. I finally finished the series. Steph hasn't read it yet. We also have it physically, but she decided to get the sample. One Summer in Nashville. I loved this book. We do have it physically as well, and Steph decided to get the sample. Love Lies and Cherry Pie. We also have a physical arc of this one. The Royals Next Door. And then we have, I forgot what this series is, but another series, Recipe for Second Chances, Unlikely Story, The Fall Risk, which is Abby Jimenez, her new like short story. We have some of the Sweater Weather series by different authors. I've read this one, Just Don't Fall in January. Highly recommend. One of my all-time favorite adult romance books now. I love it. It's clean. Definitely recommend. Need to continue the series. We have some of the Bridgerton books by Julia Quinn. Last one I read was Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, so I need to read the next ones. We have them physically as well. It Had to Be a Duke, In a Not So Perfect World, Wicked Wallflower, so these are Sarah McLean books. Bombshell, Cold Hearted Rake, Then Came You, a lot of historical romance. Grumpy Billionaire Rancher, Not in Love. Two of the books in the Friend Zone series by Abby Jimenez. We also have these physically. Just finished the series. Read Life's Too Short, absolutely loved it. Falling for Your Best Friend's Twin, Kitty's Countryside Dream. I like to read a lot of like chick lit, so we have those on here. This is a series of books. They're like Disney, I think, or fairy tale retellings by different authors. So we have two of them. By the book Entangled Up in You. We need to read those. We have this like Christian book called Become a Better You by Jill Osteen. We're actually both reading this right now, and it's so good. Faking It with a Single Dad. And then from Prime Reading, you can see it says Prime because I'm actually borrowing it from Prime. You can borrow books for free. We have Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I haven't read this series yet, but I want to. But I definitely want to read the Chestnut series, Chestnut Spring series first. Legend. I read this book a long time ago. Really want to reread it. And then we have some self-help in here too. So I have this one called 20K Freedom Fund. Another free book, Only a Rake Will Do. The Wicked Heir. Skating the Blue Line. Claimed by Power. Miami Mafia Family Collection. This is a bind-up. We're not big mafia romance fans, but we're like testing them out. The Darkest King, The Hunt Illusion, Pride, Prejudice, and Turkish Delight, Not Supposed to Happen, The Fairy Tale Inn, Falling for Prince Charming, and then a bunch of like free books. So you can kind of see like we have a lot of books here. So I'm not gonna read the rest. It would just take too long, but I'll just like go through them and kind of pick out like my favorite books. A lot of these we've had for a long time, so I kind of need to like revisit them. But yeah, I really want to read this one, Buried in a Good Book. I've heard really good things about it. It's a cozy mystery series. And I have more cowboy books. Summer reading by Jen McKinley. We have the sample. Yeah, you can see we have a lot of like romance, historical romance, cozy mysteries, thrillers. You can kind of see like what genres we like to read. Yeah, but a lot of these we did get for free. Yeah, so let's see. I'm just gonna scroll through. You can kind of take a look. We do have Fourth Wing on here and Iron Flame. I need to read Iron Flame. A lot of cozy mysteries. We have a lot of Christmas books. Nicholas Sparks' new book I need to read. Yeah, a lot of good things. Some Christmas books. We have some of the Chestnut Springs. Actually, we have all of them except the first one we're just borrowing. Really want to get to that this year. We also have the physical copy, Throne of Glass. And yeah, you can see most of these we have not read yet, but we've read like quite a few as we kind of go down more. I read Apple Cider Slang recently, loved it. Cozy Mystery series. We have the Dream Harbor series. We have all of them, and we also have them physically. Just to have options. We loved the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Need to continue it. But yeah, you can really see like we have quite a variety. Frida McFadden. I have a lot of her books because they'll go on sale really cheap in the Kindle store. They're also on Kindle Unlimited if you have it. I don't have KU right now, but her books always go on sale for like $1 and I will snag them. I love Frida McFadden. Amazing thriller writer. So really want to read more of her books. But yeah, we have some new books, some older ones, like pretty good variety here, as you can tell. Self-help, pretty much everything you can really think of, honestly. I really want to read this Duology soon by Courtney Walsh. Haven't gotten to it yet. Read My Vampire Plus One, love that one. But yeah, we like to read a little bit of everything. Or this is like our one of our favorite cozy mystery series, The Seaside Cafe Mysteries by Brie Baker. Highly recommend. We have not completed the series yet. With cozy mysteries, we'll kind of buy the books as they go on sale. So yeah, you can see we have quite a big collection. Love the Housemaid series, so good. So these books will last us a very long time. And yeah, we do want to organize these and kind of clean them out a little bit because a lot of these, like, who knows if we're ever gonna read. Like we could have lost interest in some of them. Um, so let me know, would you want to see a video on me like organizing and kind of like unhauling books from here and like cleaning out our Kindle library? Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested. And I'd be happy to film a video on that for you. We definitely want to do more Kindle videos because we love obviously our Kindle so much. And I know a lot of you like really enjoy the Kindle content. It does really well on YouTube. So we really want to film more Kindle content. But sometimes it's hard to like come up with ideas. So let us know in a comment also if you have any ideas for like Kindle videos you would want to see from us. Please let us know. We're always looking for new ideas. If you have any video requests at all, leave them in the comments below as well. We're always like open to your suggestions. We want to make content that you guys will enjoy and that you're interested in. But yeah, we love doing our like book videos. Definitely want to do more Kindle videos since we use our Kindles every week. So yeah, like I said, we have a lot of books in here. Um, it's crazy. This is just a collection we built up over many, many years. So definitely do think I need to come in and clean this out. I would also love to organize these by genre. That would take quite a while, but it'd be nice to organize these by genre because that is kind of how I choose a book. I don't know about you guys, but um like when I'm thinking of what to read next, I kind of just think of like first what genre am I in the mood for, and then I'll pick a genre, and then once I pick a genre, then I'll go ahead and pick a book. Let me know if you're the same way or if you have a different process for picking out a book to read. But I find starting with the genre kind of helps me narrow it down a little bit. So I'll think like, okay, am I in the mood for a romance, a cozy mystery, a fantasy, a thriller, whatever genre? And then I go from there. So that's why I kind of want to organize this library by genre so that like in obviously our TBR, like the books we haven't read. So once I'm ready to pick out a Kindle book, I could just go into the genre that I'm in the mood for, and then see all the books we have in that genre and then pick out a book from there. Because I do read on here quite a bit now since we've narrowed down our physical TBR considerably. We actually just posted a video on our entire physical TBR. If you want to watch that, I will link that in the top corner. Definitely check it out. But we've narrowed down our physical TBR a lot because we have limited shelf space. And we just don't want to own a lot of physical books anymore. So we're kind of like moving over to Kindle a little bit more with like books we purchase since, you know, the Kindle library doesn't take up any physical space. But yeah, so it would be nice to organize these by genre. You can organize them in different collections. I think Steph made one for like read and unread. And you know, you can like filter the books out, and your Kindle library can do that automatically, but I don't think you can separate them by genre. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. I don't think you can. Um, so that's why I would love to like organize these into different genres. So it'll be easier for me to like pick out a book because since we have a lot of Kindle books here, you can see it's very overwhelming for me to come in and pick out a book to read. So let me know if you'd want to see a video on that, on me like organizing this library and like organizing the books into different genres, different collections, and kind of clearing it out and doing a little bit of an unhaul. So we made it to the bottom. That is our Kindle library and TBR. That is every single Kindle book that we own. I hope you enjoyed seeing our whole Kindle library. I know it's big. I know it's crazy. That's why I really want to clean it out. So let us know if you're interested in seeing any like videos of us organizing the library and going through it or anything like that. And let us know if you have any other recommendations for Kindle videos or any other videos you want to see on our channel. We are looking for some new ideas for content. But I hope you enjoyed this. We've been wanting to share it. Thank you for watching. Also, let me know in a comment below how many books are in your Kindle library or TBR. I would love to know. I'm sure it's not as many as ours, but maybe it is. But really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out our other Kindle videos. I will leave the playlist up here if you missed them. We have quite a few videos out and we want to make more. So make sure to check out our Kindle videos that we already have on our channel. Check out our physical TBR video we posted recently if you missed it. And yeah, let us know in a comment below how many books are in your Kindle TBR and if you want to see those other like Kindle organization videos. But we appreciate you so, so much. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon in our next video. Bye, everybody.